Cuarentena. ¿No se puede abrir acá? No. Guardado. ¿Este es el chabón?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
A la mierda.
Are you an artist of some kind?
Este es el poeta. Nickerton.
Richard Nethercott.
Nivercott. Nitterton. Estoy buscando a Dorothy.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
Acerca de Dorothy.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no.
Ah, bueno. ¿Darius?
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Bronquitis tiene este hombre. Activista político romano. ¿Este qué tiene? Migraña. Tratamiento de migraña. Su vida en Londres. ¿Qué hace aquí por las noches?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though
Hola,
night
man.
talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Debería evitar la exposición. No le temen a... Debería evitar la
If you
exposición.
say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Buscar la verdad.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Su vida corre peligro estar aquí. ¿Alguna opinión sobre la situación en Londres?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
This is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Mierda, es un lugar, eso es algo peligroso. Este lugar es
I
algo peligroso.
understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Oh,
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
¿qué le pasa? Administrar medicamentos.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more
Resfriado.
important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Bueno. Bloqueada. ¿Qué busca de inspiración en
Tell me,
Whitechapel?
Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
No lo considero. ¿Tiene ejemplos?
In what way exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you
Es
not
algo
think
morboso.
it's a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you
Camellia.
tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Mierda. Camellia. Todavía no lo encontré. ¿Tiene que descubrir la verdad sobre ella? ¿No la conoce?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But, will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
¿No la conoce?
Have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Ok.
I'll leave you alone.
Gracias. Guardado. Listo. Encontrar la carta en el buzón. Botella de alcohol. ¿Qué más hay? Carta de rechazo del editor. Ah, no me parece. No, no me parece que. Estaba bloqueado. Ramo de flores. Ah, esta es
Good
Camellia.
evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
No habla. Ajá. Cuente sobre Richard.
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Ah, mira.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
Es muda, en serio.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well.
Y entonces encontrar el buzón. ¿Va a abrir esto o no? 17. Carta de Darius Brains. Mis amados hijos, lamento mucho no haberles escrito estos últimos meses. La situación en Londres ha sido difícil. Sé que puede sonar egoísta y tonto cuando ustedes, hijos míos, aún viven en un país consumido por la guerra. Pero también hay una guerra aquí en Inglaterra, una guerra contra la pobreza y la injusticia. Esta es una guerra en la que tengo intención de participar, pese a mi edad avanzada. Por eso es que les escribo hoy. No volveré a Rumania. Esto probablemente significa que no volveré a vernos antes de morir. No estén tristes, queridos míos. Ya han crecido y tienen hijos propios. Saben el sacrificio que a veces debemos aceptar para hacer de un lugar un mundo mejor. Del mundo un lugar mejor. Este es el que yo debo hacer para sentirme útil una vez más. Les deseo una larga y feliz vida. Besen a mis nietos de mi parte y recuerden que el amor de su padre trasciende incluso la distancia hasta este gélido país.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Parece.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Let me in. ¿Qué es esto? Cuarentena. No se puede entrar a la iglesia. Mira bien.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crasionescu. She came from
Romana.
Romania like me and many others.
You seem to
tiene
respect
acento.
her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Acerca de la investigación de Clayton Darby.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Habla por experiencia propia. ¿Por qué tanto escepticismo?
Are you
Experiencia
talking
propia.
from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
¿Por qué tanto
Why this
escepticismo?
skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Acerca de...
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Gratis.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion.
Fatiga.
I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Ni hablar. Cuéntame sobre este.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Cristina no puedo encontrar ningún lugar decente porque es inmigrante. Y quedan 3 pistas más. Ok. Por lo menos está curado. ¿Dónde está Cristina? Loretta está curada. En recuperación. Este tiene bronquitis y migraña. En recuperación. Cristina Papá. En recuperación. Y este tiene fatiga también. Acá están todos enfermos. Fatiga, fatiga. Cefalea. Fatiga. 4. Y como 5 acá. Debería tratar de encontrar otro trabajo, a medida segura no la juzgo.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Como quieras. Esto ya está. Acerca de su salud, esto ya está. Listo.
Goodbye, miss.
Hasta dos ya, sí, ya lo vi.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Genial. Casa de Darius Petrescu. ¿No hay algo acá? Ya que estamos, le robamos. ¿Cuántas cartas?
It's locked.
Cerrado ya. Figura antigua de bricolacas. En mis numerosos viajes, el destino me yo fue mi exploración a las islas del Mediterráneo, principalmente Santorini. Estaba buscando rastros de la presencia de vampiros en esas tierras abrazadas por el sol. El mismísimo Heródoto se refiere a la isla en su cuarto libro y personalmente estoy convencido de que hay muchos misterios que revelar en esta parte del mundo. Quién sabe que incluso hoy en día la isla Santorini sigue siendo considerada el lugar más infestado de vampiros del mundo, mucho más que los Cárpatos, y que sus habitantes son considerados especialistas en la cacería de vampiros o en la cacería de bricolacas, como llaman a estas criaturas. Los griegos llaman bricolacas, los búlgaros y los macedónicos parcolac o parcolac pero con C, y los serbios Mukulak, un nombre similar a Vulkak, que ya conocemos, se refiere a mis queridos hermanos. ¿No? El origen de los vampiros. No, por acá, ¿no? Puedo dormir acá. Chelina.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all.
Partida también.
I don't need you, Doctor.
Administrar.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Preguntas personales. ¿Cómo conocí la
How
enfermedad?
did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Cuéntame sobre el pasado.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Qué bárbaro. Cuénteme sobre
Tell me
Camellia.
everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
¿Quién es ella realmente? No le preocupa la seguridad. ¿Quién es ella?
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Ah, mira vos. ¿Cuánto sé? Acerca del nombre real de la enfermera
So
Crane.
Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Ok.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Oh, está curado el hombre. Acá ya está. Este ya está. Vamos. Ah, salí. Qué boludo.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Es otro que es amable. ¿Dónde está la puerta? Esta. ¿Puedo abrir esta? Excelente. Paso directo. ¿Y esta acá? Esta también está bloqueada. Bueno. Dispensario de Dorotea. Clavo de dolor. Qué bárbaro este afanándole las cosas a los pobres. Codeína. Acá hay más. Aquí están arriba. Carta de enfermera Crane. 31 de octubre. Querida Dorotea, cuando leas esta carta yo estaré en el barco que nos llevará a Anton y a mí de vuelta a Brasov. Inglaterra no era para nosotros, y reconozco que anhelo volver a las orgullosas colinas de Transilvania. Tan pronto como estemos allí te prometo que encenderé una vela en la iglesia negra y rezaré para que sobrevivas a esta horrible epidemia. Sé que no apruebas esta decisión y que consideras que serás mucho más útil aquí para nuestros camaradas exiliados en East End, pero Anton necesita regresar a nuestra amada patria para ver al tan ansiado brote de revolución. Es mi esposo y debo permanecer junto a él. Teodora, tu hermana, afectuosamente tu hermana Teodora. Ok, otra pista más. 4000, igual mesmerización 2. Todo gira alrededor de ello. Ey, ese es un...
What do we have?